Right, so this is a request for my dad, so I'm going to do it for him because I love my dad. So let's go ahead and do this. Hi, everybody. I'm Bryce Pitts. This is the Bryce Pitts 01 YouTube channel. So we are in the month of November. We're not in the month of December yet, but we're getting there. So, anyways, I wanted to show you my amazing little Christmas tree. You may have seen it from last year in 2024. You've seen pictures of it. And now here it is, making a comeback once again in the year 2025 and definitely and beyond. But this time, it's brand new. First and foremost, this is a hood classic here. So let's go ahead and look from the top all the way to the bottom. So let's do this. So on the top, you have the stars, which it's shining and glowing, going doot 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 doot. That's so cool. I love the star right here on this tree. And then you have my Santa bow on top of this tree. It's a little upside down because it's supposed to match with this one, but that's okay. I'm not bothered by it. And then of course, mom wrapped some popcorn around it, just to make it more Christmassy. Why not? It's not that bad. And of course, I do have my ornaments that I've opened. So let's go ahead and look at the ones I've opened. So as you can see, I have my Captain America and Deadpool ones. As you can see, first in front center, you have this Captain America right here. And then Deadpool, which I love those ornaments very, very much. But of course, you have my personal favorites, Tom and Jerry, because I am a huge Hanna-Barbera fan. I love old cartoons. Like the bottom of my heart, just I love them regardless. I love them so much, dearly to my heart. So of course, let's look at them one by one. So you have the classic 2011, which is very very old. Holy cow! But I am missing a few other ones, like the 2013 one in the middle, with my 2014, 15, 16, 17. But I am missing my 2018, 2019, and 2020 Tom and Jerry ornaments. All I have is the 2021, 2022, 2023. 2024, and then right now in the main future of 2025 as we speak today. So let's go ahead and check those out. So the 2011 is going to be none other than the Mouseketeers, Tom and Jerry, which is top tier in my opinion. I love, the two Mouseketeers. That episode of Tom and Jerry means top tier like the world to me. And they made two different versions of it. The one when Tom gets his head chopped off, but again, it's cartoon, it's imaginary. Tom and Jerry won't die because they're cartoon characters. Obviously, they're goated. They're the best. And then you have the 2012 version. As you can see, it says it right there on the box. This is him having the "Do not open until Xmas," which is, I think, it's about over here on top of this tree right here. That one's the best one. And then you have the 2014 one, which is, this one's a funny one. So I believe it's over here where Deadpool is. So here's that one. I love that one very, very much. And then this one is my personal favorite, the good old Tom and Jerry. The ones in their suits and ties. And that should be probably, as a matter of fact, I think it should be over somewhere over here. I could be wrong on that. Let me see here. Should be around here. Uh Gosh, I don't see them. Where are you guys at? Hold on. It might be somewhere up here on this tree. It's somewhere around here, I'm pretty sure. Give me a minute. It's right down here. I'm so sorry. It's right here at the bottom. They're all smiling, having a good time. So that is the 2015. That one's a good one. And then my 2016. This one almost broke because I would have been very upset. I love my 2016. In my opinion, I'm just gonna say it for the people. 2016 and 2017 were the best years of my life. You can say what you want about 2016 and 2017 because it has to relate it to a certain president, but we don't need to go that too far. So here it is. I love this one, and thank gosh this almost broke because as you can see, the little thing where it's hanging by Tom's head, that's where the ornament's supposed to be hanging. That almost broke, which that kind of freaked me out, but it didn't. So we're gonna have to probably super glue that bad boy because that's where the little Jerry sword almost broke, which that's a terrible long story. And then let's see, 2017 is going to be the cowboy one, which is probably right over here. I love this one, by the way, top tier. I love the cowboy one. I think the cowboy one and this right here, and of course these right here, I think they're top tier S. Like if I had to like scale between like an S tier to F, honestly, I can't do all of them because they're just too good. I just love them so much. And then you have the 2021, which I think it's over here with the little mice trap, which top tier. I love that one so much. Very, very good. And then of course, I like this one because it's one's more Christmassy, the 2022. Here's that one right there. I love that one very, very much. And then finally, the 2023, the lunchbox, which is right up here. Love that one. And then, of course, the Christmas one with the drinking his hot cocoa. So, here's this one more time, just in case you didn't see it. And then we'll get on with the other ones. So, here we go, right there. Right here on this tree. Love this one. And then, of course, I have a few other random ornaments, like my Publix one, which I like a lot. This one's in the terrible year of 2020, which we do not talk about. And then, of course, I have my 1980s ornament. Let's just say this belongs to a certain individual that I very, very love, very, very much. But I will not share this on the internet because I want to keep my personal life a little private. That's all. Nothing too crazy. And then you have this 1980s slash 90s Tom and Jerry Christmas one. It's somewhere between the 1980s. And this one's the 1992, I believe, somewhere between the 1992 or 1993 Tom and Jerry one, him stealing his Christmas presents. This one kept on coming in loose. So this one keeps coming in loose, and this one keeps coming in loose, which kind of sucks. I hate that. Not a fan of that. And then of course you have the Tom and Jerry, sleeping together, which is kind of cute. They're resting, they're taking a rest day off and stuff. And then you have their little sleigh versions. I don't know which years they're from. Probably from the 2000s or the 80s. I'm not sure. They may be just random ornaments, but I still love them more than less. And then, of course, you have my favorite beverage of all time, Diet Coke, top tier. You gotta love Diet Coke. It's not for everybody, but that's okay. I ain't gonna fight you. But don't ever talk crap about my Diet Coke. I love it. And then, of course, I have my all time Christmas tradition, Pinocchio. I love Pinocchio ever since I was just growing up. I always like to sneak in, look at the Christmas tree later at night, and I always play with that specific Pinocchio. I always play with it in the middle of the night around like Christmas time or somewhere between like Christmas Eve and Christmas Day at night. And then of course you have my Ben and Jacob, which you all know and love, with Bob the Homeless Man. Love that one a lot. And yeah, I think that's kind of about it on this tree specifically. Not so much, if I'm being honest. That's kind of about it on this tree. Then of course you have this little switch that turns off the star, because you can't do all of the lights and the stars together, so you just switch this bad boy off to the side and it'll turn back off. And then once you switch back on, it'll come back on. So you switch it on, switch it off, just like so. We had to put some fresh batteries in it because it wouldn't work, but we got it working. Thanks to my dad. Appreciate you. I think that's kind of about it on the Christmas tree. And then, of course, you have the little button, which is upside down. Yeah. So, yeah, there you go. It works perfectly good. I love using this Christmas tree, this little mini tree. I'm definitely going to be doing this every single Christmas. I'm definitely going to be adding more Tom and Jerry stuff to this amazing tree in the main future. Hopefully we'll go to a store where they sell Christmas ornaments. I'm definitely looking forward of trying to finding the 2013, 2018, 2019, and 2020 Tom and Jerry ornaments. That's kind of basically my goal, since I have all these in order, so I don't want to mix these up. So 2011, 2012, missing is 2013 in the middle, with 2014, 2015, 2016, 2017. And then for 2017 to 2021 is 2018, 2019, and 2020. So basically I'm just missing four ornaments to go with this, but if they do have them or not, I will not be disappointed. I'll still cherish the ornaments that I still have today. on this tree that I adore and appreciate. So I definitely want to thank Mom for letting me get this tree so I can have it in my studio, just to make my studio feel like it's celebrating Christmas. I don't want this studio just to be plain Jane, even though it's a little bit of a mess. Just try to ignore that. And yes, I am going to be making a wrestling action figure video soon, so stay tuned for that. Um, yeah, I love this Christmas tree. I love celebrating Christmas. Christmas is one of those favorite all-time years in the world. I would never, say anything bad about Christmas. I love Christmas. Christmas is just the time where friends and family come together and they celebrate God, and we celebrate Christmas, we celebrate Santa Claus, we celebrate all the good stuff in the world. And people getting romantic around the Christmas time, which I love seeing that too. So, hey, romance is in the air when it comes to Christmas, and I appreciate that, and nobody should not take that for granted whatsoever. So, anyways, that's about it for my Christmas tree review. I guess we'll call it a Christmas tree review because we're reviewing the ornaments and stuff, which I have already explained. Which, yes, if you haven't seen them, here they are right now. If you want to tell me which one is your favorite Tom and Jerry ornament, depending on which year it is, make sure you don't type in 2013 by accident, because like I said, I don't have the 2013 Tom and Jerry ornament. If it did, I will let you know. But yeah, hope you guys have a good, happy holidays and a good old Merry Christmas. Nothing wrong to say Merry Christmas. There's nothing wrong saying it. Don't say Xmas. Don't say, something that's not Christmas related. You always say Merry Christmas. You gotta say Merry Christmas. You could say Happy Holidays. You could say Merry Christmas. Those parts are not that bad, but always say Merry Christmas, no matter what. And don't get offended because, come on, we're here to celebrate and we're here to have a good time. Don't rub people the wrong way. That's all I ask. Be kind and be loving. That's all I mean. So thank you all for watching, and like I said, Dad, this is for you. Hopefully you love this video, and I'll see you guys next time. Like, comment, subscribe for more videos like this one. Peace out, guys. Love you all.